Welcome to this space. This podcast was born from silence, from the need to carry light into the loneliness, from a place where it's not always easy to speak the truth aloud. If you are in a process of change, if everything familiar starts to fall apart, if the world around you doesn't feel like yours anymore, then this space is for you. You don't have to be strong. You don't need to know anything about spirituality. It's enough that you are here, and that something in you knows this is not an accident. In each episode, I share what's true. No patterns, no masks, no expectations, just heart to heart. And if one day you feel like sharing your story, your question, your pain, or your light, you can. You don't have to show your face. You can stay anonymous. And maybe your voice will help someone who's still afraid to ask. Write to TheForgottenSelfMe@gmail.com. I'm here, open to receive. Now, just listen. Hi. Make yourself comfortably. Maybe you are just sitting with the tea. Maybe you are under a blanket. Maybe it's night and everything is quiet. Whatever it is, you are here, and that already means something. If lately you feel like nothing fits, not the world, not conversations, not even your own thoughts, like everything that once was normal now feels strange, then you are in the right place. You are not running away from yourself like others. Quite the opposite. Something pulls you deeper inside. Maybe it's a need to understand. Maybe it's an inner earthquake. Maybe the world is too heavy and you are looking for a way to rebuild. It's not accident that you are listening. There are no accidents. Ask your heart. It cares answers directly from the source. I don't have ready-made answers. I am not a teacher. But I am here and I am creating a space. For you, for me, for us. For those who sometimes walk blindly, but still walk. One step at a time. Do you know that state when you wake up and don't recognize yourself anymore? When your body says no, but the world says go. When conversations suddenly feel like they are from another planet. Welcome, truly welcome. You know, for me it all started very simply. The world just became too loud. light hurt. Voices were too sharp. Tiny things made me cry. For a long time I thought something was wrong with me. Maybe depression, maybe burnout. But deep inside I felt something else, something expanding, something whispering softly, "You are not broken, you are shifting." Over time I realized it wasn't me falling apart. It was the old world peeling away from me. Slowly, piece by piece. Maybe it's the same for you. You avoid people not because there is something wrong, but because you are tired of pretending. You don't want small talk when everything in you is calling for silence. Silence becomes your home. Not emptiness, a home. That's where you hear yourself. Do you know this feeling? Sometimes someone asks, "Why did you distance yourself?" And you don't know how to answer. How do you explain that you're trying to rebuild yourself from within? And in all of this, another thing appears. Labels, diagnoses. They say it's anxiety, it's trauma, it's borderline. But maybe it's something else. Maybe your soul is finally breaking through. I know someone who went through this and heard maybe it's schizophrenia. But in truth, she was just beginning to hear things that were always there, just unseen. Her heart opened, but the world had no word for it, so it gave her the diagnosis. And you, maybe you are simply walking through yourself, through a new version of who you really are. You know, all those roles you've played, strong, caring, nice, brave, they are melting away, and suddenly you are empty, naked, but also true. It can be scary, but it also brings deep freedom, because finally you don't have to be anyone specific. You can be yourself, undefined but real. Inside you there are two voices. One says, "Go, do something, speak." The other says, "Wait, no, not yet." And you are in between. That's not confusion. That's the sacred space of transition. Do you know that feeling? When you want to cry and laugh at the same time? When everything is shifting but you don't yet know how? That's you, the new you in motion. The emptiness you sometimes feel, it's not emptiness. It's a field preparing itself for what's real. like a freshly painted room, waiting before anything is brought in. Nothing is there yet, but everything is already beginning. You don't have to figure it out. You don't have to know. It's enough to be, to breathe. Stop for a moment. Truly, close your eyes. Take one deep breath and feel. You are not crazy. You are not broken. You are not unnecessary. I no longer ask anymore. What I feel is a code. My heart carrying the soul's design. What I know, it's my path. I am myself. I am truth. I am. Everything I need is already within me. If you feel this message is for you, let me know. Maybe right now you feel the urge to share something. Your story, your question, a moment of doubt, or a spark of light. Write to TheForgottenSelfMe@gmail.com. You don't need to give your name or a photo or anything more. Just your voice, just your truth. Because maybe someone else, somewhere, is listening right now and thinking, I am alone. But you are the proof that they are not. I am here waiting for you, for us. See you next week from heart to heart.